Deja vu! And I thought the last river was disgusting. This has the thickness of
blood.
Yes, I mean, who goes there?
I am a guardian. I, along with others, we protect this river.
It would seem as if you have failed.
It would seem so. However, things are not always as simple as they would appear.
At times.
Yes, at times.
Not to beat around the bush, but I was sent here to help you. You do not seem surprised, nor happy, to have been sent a deliverer.
I know who you are, Captain Orville M.T. We, the Guardians, have a distinct knowledge of multi-universal events. We know you all too well, from birth till well past this moment in time. Your activities are watched closely here.
You do. I mean, they are. Ahem, well then, perhaps we should, get to business.
Now you show surprise. Dare I say even fear?
I'm not surprised, I'm just eager, yes, eager to get to work. I was sent here on a mission, and I am anxious to hop right to it. Don't let the dust settle. Or was that the rust?
Just as you were eager to get to work, as you put it, at the New York World's Fair, as Earth measures time in 1939, she was your queen, wasn't she? As a matter of fact, there were two of them. Not so anxious now, are we?
The past is the past. I was sent here to complete an act of charity. I was not prepared to be psychoanalyzed.
You were sent here for a purpose, Captain M.T. Such things in the life of an immortal, such as yourself, are seldom singular.
I was sent here to clean up your filthy, bloody river. That is all.
That is all, Captain M.T.
What do you mean?
Our beautiful river, filled with the universe's life-giving water. It could satisfy the thirst of any life form in our reality. Look at it now.
As I began to say before, it looks like blood.
That is because that is exactly what it is.
How did it happen?
You are all too familiar with the first half of the story. It was you, after all, who wrote the first page.
The Overseer.
Yes, his intervention in your universe's ever-constant now ripped open a gateway into our now and allowed the blue force to invade our reality.
I thought Bunson had sealed that off. The matter of time does have a way of straying now and again. For that, I apologize. For the Overseer, you have my sincerest and heartfelt remorse. However, what's done is done. I cannot change the past. I am here, however, to make amends. As to where I am not in my own universe anymore, am I?
You are, and you are not. Think of this place as a bubble within a bubble, or perhaps, better explained, a tesseract.
A sideverse.
If you will.
A full-sized universe within a universe. I thought you were a nightmare, an impossibility. Fortunate for you that I did not find this place but a few years ago.
Not so fortunate for us. Courtesy of your oversight with the matter of time, the Overseer did, as our river is clearly evidence of.
As I stated, the Overseer is the past. How do I fit into this rosy homecoming?
Above anyone else in all of creation, the Overseer hates you.
Of this I am well aware. The feeling is most certainly mutual.
To our dismay, your eternal battle is fought here daily, for below this river of blood lay the heartbreak of ages.
Speak clearly. Exactly what has this blood to do with me? How is it on my hands?
The tears of 2 broken hearts were dropped into this river. At the bottom they rest, until they are removed. This river remains one of blood.
To whom do the tears belong to?
2 queens from 1939, Captain.
Oh, I see.
I'm not sure you do see, Captain M.T. We cannot remove them. None of my people can. Our culture forbids us contact with blood under any circumstance but medicinal. We are forbidden to touch this river. That is why you are here.
You are not seriously suggesting...
Indeed I am. You must go to the bottom of this river of blood and retrieve the 2 teardrops. Then come back up here and prove your success. At such a point the river will be cleansed. It is only at that point in time that our river will be clean, my people's life-giving water restored to our universe.
I have to go for a swim in the blood to find 2 needles in an impossibly large haystack. You get your water back, if I succeed. That seems like a mighty fine act of gallantry on my part. What I want to know is, why am I putting myself out there for nothing in return? Going for a swim in a sea of blood isn't exactly like a day at the pool in Palm Springs.
The tears will call out to your heart, Captain. You will know the sorrow of their years. As for the rest, you know the old saying, Captain. You have to give a little to get a little. Life is not always as unfair as it would seem.
Looks like we're going to have another engineer in the family. That's quite a bridge, Bill.
It's way too big. I don't have enough room to run my tractor.
Well, what's the matter with the rest of the house? I thought tractors could go anywhere. I think I'll go make an apple pie. That ought to taste good on a rainy day. How about it, boys?
Well, Mom, apple pie. Oh, boy.
How did this happen?
Bill did it. He threw my tractor and it hit the table. Yeah, but he knocked over my bridge.
That's enough. I don't want to hear any more about it. Now, Bill, you clean up every bit of this mess. Randy, don't you touch Bill's set again.
Why do you have to always tattle to Mom about me? I do not. You do, too. I do not. Now look what you did.
Now what?
He made me spill it. Well, he pushed me.
Here, give me that. Now, boys, I know you miss being able to play outside. But as long as the rain keeps up like this, we'll have to make the best of it. Now, unless one of you wants to come in the kitchen with me, you will have to stop this quarreling. Why don't you start a game of marbles?
He doesn't know how to play. I do, too.
Well, why don't you boys settle down and read some magazines or look at some books? But remember, I don't want to hear any more squabbling or fighting out of either one of you. Aren't you ashamed of yourselves, fighting like a couple of cats and dogs? And over what? Answer me that, over what?
Well, Randy started it. He jumped my king, and he said I was cheating, and I wasn't.
Stop shouting. Listen to me. When your father comes home,
Somebody mentioned my name?
Hi, Dad.
Hi, boys.
Hello, dear.
Hi, honey.
Am I glad you're home?
Why? What seems to be the trouble?
They've done nothing but quarrel and fight all day.
Oh, we haven't either, Mom. Bill started
All
it.
right now, boys. We'll settle this later on at a family council. Now, I want you both to go in and get cleaned up for dinner. Go on. Oh, and no more bickering, understand?
Okay, Dad. Sure, Dad.
Go ahead.
Honestly, Don, it's been awful. They've done nothing but fight all day.
Oh, honey, it's hard for kids to be cooped up on a day like this. What's for dinner?
Is that all you can think of? Is what we're having for dinner more important than the boys' behavior?
Hey. Now, that looks good.
It's a wonder I ever got it finished. What a day. I know they were cooped up all day, but that's no excuse for the way they behaved. I talked to them until I'm worn out.
Well, maybe you should have done more than talk. You've got to be firm with them.
I was firm.
And maybe you weren't patient enough.
Firm, patient. I tried everything.
Come on.
I'm sorry, dear. But you don't know what it's like to have to be an umpire all day long.
You mean referee?
Well, you don't realize how it is. You're only with them a little time at breakfast and in the evening.
Oh, now, come on, honey. It's not that bad. Most of the times the boys get along fine together. And if they do have their differences now and then, it's just being normal. Now, all I say is that you've got to settle each problem as it comes along.
That's simple, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Are you planning to play golf tomorrow?
Well, I guess so, if it doesn't rain.
Well, if you don't play, I presume you'll be staying home?
Naturally.
Well, then I hope it rains. In which case you can have complete charge of the boys. Just to show me how easily you can keep the peace.
Well, sure. Sure I will. Like I say, all it needs is a little understanding, a little patience, and being firm. And you have to settle each problem at... Hey, boys, right on the button.
Yeah, but we're still 4 points ahead. And wait till you see how many ringers Randy can make. He's been practicing. Go on, Randy. Do it the way I showed you.
Good one, Randy.
Randy, you did it just the way I told you.
Oh, I guess they're too good for us.
Oh, I don't know about that. How about another game? Only this time we're going... Oh, I'll get it, honey. Why don't you start playing? Hello? Oh, hiya, Jim. How are you? Game all set for tomorrow? Oh, you sure? Well, what does the weatherman say? Well, he's been wrong before. Yeah, I guess you're right. Well, we'll make it some other time, huh? I'll see you soon. Bye.
Game off for tomorrow?
Yeah.
Oh, well, you can probably find plenty to do around here.
Oh, hiya, honey. Lunch ready?
No, but the battleground is. Your sons are at it again in their bedroom. Remember what you said?
I did not. You did too. I did not. I did. I did not. I did not. Did too. I did not.
All right, boys. Okay, come on. Break it up. Break it up. All right, now. Who started this?
He did.
Now, look. We're going to get to the bottom of this in an orderly fashion. Now, I want both of you to sit down. Come on. Sit down. Now. All right, now I'm going to ask you once again, and I want you to think about it carefully. Who hit first?
Bill did. He hit me right here. Oh, I didn't either. I just gave him a little push.
Hey. Now, why did you do it?
Because he knocked some of my stamps on the floor and stepped on them.
What made you do that, Randy?
Because he went and upset glue on my scrapbook. See?
What about the glue, Bill?
Well, it wasn't my fault. The lamp bumped into it. It was still his fault. He pushed the lamp. Well, Randy moved the lamp over on my side of the table. And I didn't have enough room to work. I didn't have enough room either.
All right, boys. Let's reconstruct what happened. Now, you were working there with your stamps, right, Bill? And you were down at this end where your scrapbook is. And the lamp was, setting about here. Is that correct?
It was over on my side even more. Like this.
Randy?
I guess so.
All right, now we'll have to take some measurements. Is there a rule around here somewhere? All right, now we'll find out for sure how far off center the lamp was really standing. 4. Let's see, half of 48 is 24. And the distance over to the lamp is... There you are, boys. According to the ruler, the lamp was this far from the center of the table. So the whole argument boils down to a half-inch of selfishness. Now, that's kind of silly, isn't it? None of us are perfect. We all make mistakes. We do or say the wrong thing sometimes. Being sorry helps, but that's not enough. We know better, so we've got to do better. If we don't get along together, we aren't much of a family. Now just remember, only a half-inch of selfishness can start a quarrel.
Okay, Dad. I'll remember. Sure, Dad.
Anybody hungry? Lunch is about ready.
Well, what do you say?
Oh, boy. What's for lunch?
Hot dogs?
Let's go. Boy.
Did you notice how polite they were to each other just now? Well, they each tried to take the smallest piece of pie.
Yes, and they practically got into an argument over who could be the most unselfish.
Well, just the same, I don't think they'll forget the lesson they learned today. And I predict there'll be no more fighting or...
I won't. You will too. I won't. No, I won't.
What was that you were saying, dear?
You take that bat. I won't. You take that bat. I won't. You take that bat. I won't. Yes, you will. You better look under the couch, Randy. Some of them might have rolled there.
What was all the ruckus about?
Nothing. We both just forgot for a minute. But then I remembered what you said before lunch. So I just stopped. I stopped, too. That's what you meant about not being so selfish, isn't it, Dad?
Oh, boys, I'm proud of you. Oh, well, don't tell your mother, but I'm glad it rained today. I wouldn't have missed this for the world. Well, what do you say? Let's have a game of marbles, huh?
Sure.
All right. Now, is it all right if I shoot first?
Mm-hmm.
Well, if I take this one, I'm in a good position to knock them all out, aren't I?
Now look what you've done. Oh, I couldn't help it. You could, too. Yeah, I guess I should have been more careful. I'm sorry, Randy. Oh, that's all right. You didn't hurt anything. And even if you did, it wouldn't have been enough for us to fight about, would it? No, I guess not. Not this time.
This had best not be a setup, Guardian.
You were sent here by Ariel to help us. Should you fail, this universe will be doomed to death by thirst. These are not the circumstances of a lie.
Noted. I will return shortly with the teardrops.
Time has begun to flow backward. The captain must be on his way immediately. Time is no longer a luxury. The existence of the timekeeper is in peril.
Are you so certain of the captain's imminent success? It is a large river he walks. There is zero visibility. The teardrops could be anywhere.
I would not have sent him otherwise. Present the item to the captain upon his return. His presence is needed at the clockmaker's.
I do not wish to converse. All I have to say is that these teardrops are mine.
Indeed, it was always meant to be that way.
I shall be off. Where is the exit?
One thing, Captain. It was because of you that the tears were shed. Until such a time as forgiveness is given, those tears will continue to exist and present a danger not only to you, but to all of the cosmos. You must seek out the queens. Do not lose those teardrops. On the day you do, you will surely die.
Understood.
Also, for you.
From the kitten?
You are needed elsewhere, immediately.
The kitten's own words?
Her own words.
She doesn't believe in wasting time, does she?
This time, Captain, there is none to waste. It's already been lost. Mark my words, this incurrence into my affairs will end.